Right, I've spent the past 2 days on this. I think you're gonna like it. In fact, I need some bloody audio first. Right, so ignore the title, ignore the thumbnail. Do you know Bruno? No? Well, I don't know them well, but basically, one day they designed oh god, you saw it. Ignore that. They designed a ship that was so revolutionary in size. Stop looking at it. That it would go undefeated in size for bloody 4 decades, and I believe it was beat by the Mauritania. I'm not sure about that, but here it is, the SS Great Eastern. I've been working on this for 2 days, and it's still a work in progress. I think it's good enough to try. Now, there's going to be a major disappointment, so I'll just have to tell you now. It doesn't sink yet. It's just for looks. Huh? Oh. Wait, how's the rudder handle? Why does the rudder turn very slowly? Right. Now we are finally free. Ah! Oh. For God's sakes. Never mind. Hold on, let me just fix this. This is annoying me. Pause briefly though, since virtually everything is on the pivot. Watch this when it hits the paddle wheel. Urgh! Look, all 5 funnels kind of spaz out and all 6 masts also fling round. Yeah, it had that many bloody everything. Now an interesting thing with this blooming giant is that it may look a bit off other than it being very buoyant. It's like, something doesn't feel quite right. You have the anti-fouling, then you have the hull. There's something missing. Yeah, superstructure. The ship is from a time where superstructure wasn't really a thing, and it has very little superstructure. It literally has a couple boxes, a couple doors here and there, and a bit of pokey uppy roofs, and that's basically it. There's nothing really else superstructure wise. It's just a bit of a raised roof. It breaks off up under the bridge. And you got another one, and the colour palettes are very dull. Most of this is just black or brown. Yeah, that ain't just because I wanted to make it look horrible. It really was brown. I couldn't stand it with brown walls, so I changed it to white railings. I don't know if that's accurate, but anyway. Badam, badam, da 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 dam. Attempt 2 at videoing. Ah! Welcome on board the, what's its name again? Great Eastern, in my opinion, ain't so bloody great. Not once made a profit, I believe. Right, I've tried to fix it, but yeah, I don't think it'd be perfect anytime soon. Maybe a day or two, maybe. But I've added more. And I fixed what annoyed me. It wouldn't hold, but look, it's holding. And I've added a sink feature. Oh, don't worry, it's nothing special, just goes down by the head. That's all. See? I will change that, probably, because that's annoyingly basic. Hold on. I'm going to partially sink us so our bow sinks a bit deeper into the water. And it may actually be a level for a change. But yeah, this is far from the final. Well, it isn't far from. It's not the final product, okay? But we are in the way after all. So yeah, we have 1 rudder, 1 4-bladed propeller, 2 paddles, and 3 masts for 3 sails. Well, 6 sails. Because you'd have, well, 6 forward and backward sails. Because you'd have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here and 1 here. I just realised halfway through saying that I meant 4, not 6. Yeah, this camera doesn't go any further than this, so you can barely see a booper duper. Oh no! And even worse, oh, it's not as bad. Earlier the bow was like that and the stern was like this. It was very weird. But yeah, we are not turning. I remember because I forgot to add the bloody things that make us turn. Oh well. It can always just help the wind. So So maybe if I slow us down a bit. In fact, I can get the thumbnail like this because the ship actually looks better. That's a word. Welcome on board the Great Eastern! Yeah! Yeah, took me a while to do the same because actually whites and the letters are very large. And this, I started this like 1 or 2 days ago. Name didn't come out as good as I thought it would because honestly, if it looks alright from afar, but when you get close, this side was the worst because look, got one little block pixel thing. And if you're looking at it like this, you're like, why is there a random I there? Oh wait, it's not an I, it's just part of the E. Yeah, on the side it came out better. See? Great is 2 bits. Eastern is 2. And so each word is split into 2. 2, but it breaks up at the worst point. But other than that, they're pretty good. But yeah. These paddles are not really touching water. Oh well, we're still over a propeller, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah. On its sea trials, this funnel, like you see here, if you Google it, you'd sometimes see this funnel not here. Why? That's after the sea trials, because on the sea trials, sailing past cows, a heater exploded, causing the boiler to explode, and that funnel, this one, right here, this one blew off the Great Eastern, and they never fixed it. So yeah, but let's begin to sink, right. So, waves go away, because I want to see this go down, actually. In fact, they might go down not perfectly straight since more open is on starboard, but I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, it's going to go down not by the... It's going to go down by the head, but it's going to be flat. Like, there's very little buoyancy in here when this is entirely flooded. In fact, now this is really starting to look much better as fact. How fast are we going? Right. We're very close to its real speed. If its real speed was somewhere about 14 knots, maybe? I think about 14 knots. Might be making it up. Don't know. But if I go back to... if I begin to reverse real quick... Yeah. We'll look normal. Anyway, let's try... Wait, we're trying to beach ourselves on turbine land. Yeah! Yeah, this doesn't take on water, this does. And it's kind of going fast. How does it look from here? I really like this, like, honestly the ship is ugly, but I feel like I've done a very good job. I originally tried this at a 1 to 5 scale, or something like that, I can't remember. This is a 1 to 1, and this one turned out much better. The other one was like a tiny hull, and it was way skinnier than this. Because I thought its beam included the paddles, but it doesn't. Because this matches the deck plans, whilst the one counting the paddles in the beam doesn't. Yeah. See, rudder's hard over. I actually embedded this propeller inside the hull this time, so they're just kind of struggling to make it look normal. But yeah, this is Great Eastern in Stormworks. Sinking in Stormworks. Because the ship was scrapped. In real life works. Because reasons, and it was I think it ended up being a billboard because it was just doing bad. Bridge wing review. That looks not very nice. The only nice thing I can say about this is that technically not overhang, technically. We're overhanging the ship, but we're not overhanging the paddle. Ah! I elbowed hit the table. That's the thing. Oh god, we are sitting very low. Yeah, that's concerning. Should I be concerned about this? Our paddle housing is actually beginning to be submerged. You should be above water, yet you're not. Explain, paddle. Oh no. Shoo. I don't care for what you have to say. Yeah, Great Eastern. Ain't so great, well managing, be, do, whom. That is very, very close. That mast is literally right in front of it, but that mast is very, very close. Huh. If this was one block wider, or further forwarder, we'd be in a bit of a pickle. You know what? Slam into reverse and, yep, water's on the deck. Oh god, there's quite a lot of water on the deck. Getting too close and I want to be fully submerged. But yeah, the ship's so big, its draft is too deep for the created bay stock, and the paddle housings are too big for the ship to fit in widenessly. I was looking at the throttle. Yeah. This is basically how Titanic would have sank if they left all watertight doors open. Like, not one of them, not a couple, but all of them. In fact, this might be in a thumbnail because it looks a lot more interesting. Yeah, it's at that angle. I love that. I love this angle. What can I say? It's perfect. But yeah, the ship is beginning to plunge under the water. And as it plunges, it's getting more harder to climb again and a bit steeper. Until you have to begin to climb onto the pooper dooper. Yeah. Oh, I think we've hit the bottom of the ocean. That's confirmed hitting the bottoming of the oceaning. All I have to do is wait for this fill up now, which wouldn't take too long actually. Well, isn't. Yep, because you can already see now we are beginning to drop. Look at the rudder. Oh, you see the rudder? See the rudder? How it's above the water? What do you mean above the water? It's under you. Are you blind? No offence to blind people. But yeah. There we go. At least it sank. That's what you wanted. And that's what you got. Eventually. It weren't meant to sink originally. And I'm going to make it sink a bit different when I publish it. But it sank. Bloop. Wait. There's still time to say goodbye. Goodbye, Easton, you ugly failure. Oh well, hopefully you didn't hear that. Yeah, the ship is so big. In fact, let me just get a quick comparison thing so you can see. Hold on. Welcome back to the familiar face, the RMS Baltus. This is just a comparison. I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to one-up you out, just a comparison, a size comparison. So take that in mind, creator. By the way, these funnels are very short. Am I the only one that thinks that? Because I think these funnels are tiny. These funnels are... The funnels really do appear very short on this ship. Anyway, Great Eastern, come, Great Eastern, and OMG! Wait, where did Baltus go? Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Baltus is obviously wider. Great Eastern's obviously taller. Great Eastern obviously has like no superstructure compared to the Baltus. Great Eastern's bridge is obviously like in the middle because it was a paddle steamer. But yeah, this ship, both ships are massive, but my ship's bigger. Once again, I'm not trying to one-up you. Don't take that as a one-upper. I'm just saying, your ship's huge. I love it, but my ship's a lot bigger. It's this bloody big. I'm not even joking. Even I was shocked when I realised how big this is. Sure, it looked big in 2 parts, but I thought that in 2 parts it'd be just about as big as this. But in reality, the bow half alone is nearly as big as this. Well, bow half. I say that's a half. That's like nothing. Also, by the way, just from looking at this, I can tell now that since I managed to make this as one part, I can fit a bit more in. That I can build the ship, the Baltus, in 1 part. Baltus with a modified workbench can easily just be 1 part. And I might have done it in 3 parts to briefly flex on people. I don't know. Don't care. But yeah, once again though, these funnels are so bloody short. They really are short. I feel like they might need extending upwards. And I feel like that the boltus is too hot. Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that shit for now because it's, well, let's be honest. This video is about Easter, not boltus. Why am I Wow, hold on. Wait. Hold on. No! Hold on. Wait! We can do a cross-section. You'll be able to see the cross-section. This is so unprofessional. I'm very sick and very bloody busy. Bloody school. I'm bloody back at bloody school. Bloody. Right, this is the cross section of each ship. It's about the same level. Wow. Interesting. Oh yeah, I think it was Baltus that split in half like that, or was that Olympus? Oh. Okay, that's the intentional breakup area. Anyway, we will stop on this video now, because this video needs to come to an end. Right. This has been the Great Eastern, which I'm calling my edition great. Real life 1 terrible. Yeah, that was the Great Eastern. Sorry for the lack of videos. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, quick note. Notifications and comments gone. Why? FTC's in place now. It's been in place for 4 days. I don't know if you've noticed, but my videos are targeted for kids anyway, so I have to else I get ridiculous fines because reasons and stupid copper. Anyway, that's basically why that's basically why there's no comments or notifications. I really wish there was, but yeah, FTC's kind of pointing a gun at me head, like, you better click this button or else I'm gonna pull this trigger. And you don't want that, do you? There's a 1 point at 5 funnels, but died with 4. Right, by the way, no say before I get any copyright strikes. Goodbye.